What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is your fellow paesano speaking, and let's take care of business. Welcome to Calcio with Rino Z, best place to talk about Juventus, Calcio Italiano, Serie A, and you know the drill. Put a like and subscribe. Now, speaking of business and speaking about Juventus, I got something to say. I know there has been a lot of rumors going around, and for the national break especially, the news over news, which some can be true, and most or not. You know what I mean? Too much things floating around, which I don't know what to believe. But speaking of Juventus, Mr. Comolli, he is the CEO of the company. I know people are hyped up on his words once again. You guys know my thoughts on Comolli. I even said at the beginning, even what he said, our plan is the important thing is winning. La cosa importante è di vincere, solo quello che conta, the classic Juventus style that nobody has seemed to accomplish since Elkan taking charge and having these weird decisions, in my opinion. Because so far, Mr. Comolli, what has he been proving since he came? Una cagata, you know, by confirming Tudor, by saying that the players that we have, we should be winning the Scudetto, you know. Then he gets mad at Tudor. All this mess when Tudor was around, he wasn't there. Then he leaves. He said he had nightmares, this and that, you know. And the way he kicked out Tudor, as much as I didn't want Tudor as a coach, not really happy about it. Not really happy. But my opinion, they should have get Spalletti since the beginning. Now he's even sitting there saying that there won't be that much going on in January. Even Chiellini said it because of the financial fair play whatsoever. So Spalletti needs to adapt what he has. So what is even the point getting Spalletti? Can he adapt what he has? Then I don't want to hear people saying, oh, we're going to win the Scudetto. I know the Serie A is poor whatsoever, but... So I got cut off there about the poor whatsoever, but the reality is that shows in what kind of position Juventus is in, because you know you need to bring somebody in January. You know, this guy Elkan comes along out of nowhere saying how he's interested in Juventus. Spalletti needs to win the Scudetto, but how can a guy like Spalletti, Motta, Allegri, with these same players, you know, manage to win the Scudetto? This is where I get pissed off with this Società. You know, they're expected to do it cheap, not going on their valuations on the coaches, the players that they want whatsoever, or going through this project that never existed. It's una grandissima cagata, this project, okay, which it still is. At the end of the day, boys, well, it doesn't look pretty to me. Now, we can be positive whatsoever, but I'm sticking with my guns, top four, and that's it. Nothing much, nothing special. At least if there's a miracle, you know, that Spalletti can do something, and if there's a miracle that the other teams are going down, because we see Napoli's going down. Inter, okay, they beat Lazio. Now they have the big game against Milan. Milan, yes, they from 2-0 they tied it 2-2, but still under Allegri, one campionato, anything can happen. Because with this one campionato, that Allegri style, he can still manage the Scudetto, if you ask me. Then if they're gonna bring somebody on January, because speaking of January, we're hearing the noise of Lobotka, that he's not happy with Conte, because Conte apparently he's losing his mind. He never lets him play. Then we know Conte's style of coaching, it is not pretty, which he's not really happy because he's saying a lot of shit to the players. So it could be an interest to Spalletti, because Spalletti does know Lobotka. Could that benefit us? Why not? So my son in the background, of course, when I have to do a video pretty quick. Then other rumors. There was some rumors saying about Jonathan David thinking to go to Milan, but these are fantasy rumors just to make views, which Romano said that Juventus have no intention to sell David. Now, either you like it or not, Mr. David has to stay, and I hope he proves everybody wrong. Because we can get all hyped up to Mr. Vlahovic, which are thinking to renew his contract. And Comolli says in the summer, we gotta, we're gonna still talk to him whatsoever. Like, we're just wasting our time. This is a guy that ruined our mercado, and you still want to give this guy credit. Mark my words, if we give him what he wants by the summer, he's gonna end up like a Rabiot, and I don't want to hear any stories. Alright, so this is my take on this about Comolli, the situation whatsoever. And of course, Elkan, I'm not going to change my mind because we got Chocolate Ferreira as president. We ain't going nowhere, guys. Until we don't put quality people that knows calcio, non andiamo nessuna parte. Now, Ortolini could be the sporting director, which in the following days there might be an official. But Ortolin, with all due respect, he's part of the sporting director Genoa, that is the latest of in Classifica of the Serie A. Can he do good with Juventus? And this guy Comolli got tired, boom, he gets promoted as a CEO. How long he's gonna last? We heard the same thing with Giuntoli, did we? And he got fired. Now this guy saying the exact same things as Jude. We need to win. We need to focus on the 39 Scudetto. All these things that this guy is saying, they want to bring Champions League. Really, you Comolli, ma vatti a dormire. Go eat some cannoli and learn Italian and learn the actual mentality of Juventus, because you only were part of the Tolos, whatever, in France. Dove siamo arrivati, ragazzi? Dove siamo arrivati? Alla frutta. Now, this is my take with Juventus. Stay tuned. Tomorrow, I'll do my best to talk about Italy, because there's lots to talk about Italy. Then I'll touch in some things. I will talk about even Palladino as the coach of Atalanta. Say my piece. So, before the Serie A starts, I'll give a little bit of Rino Zaurini's calcio topic. And that's it. Let me know what you think about Comolli. I can even say his name properly because to show you how much I don't like the guy. Spalletti, Elkan, Juventus, the players, Lobotka, everything that I said in this video. Let me know what you think. Put a beautiful like and subscribe. I leave the comment, per favor, as I want to see it. And please share the content. And as for live, guys, I don't know, but just stay posted. If it's not this week, next week. Ciao, ciao, e arrivederci.